Okay, before anything else, I'd like to patch up something in 12C. Copilot made it really difficult for me to understand it, but now I'm able to patch it up because of this question right here, question 7. So let's patch it up. So I told you that for each critical point, positive to negative becomes local minimum, local maximum. Okay, and good concept, Copilot, but it can just be very simple. Okay, let me erase that. It can just be very simple. It can just literally be this. Just apply it to the original form, original function. Okay, here you go. That's it. You just apply it to the original function. We can do this all over again. So we have the critical points and we apply it to the original function. Original function. Okay, so we have the original function as x to the power of 4 minus 2x squared plus 1. Okay, so then it will become at x equals -1, it will become f -1 equals to -1 4 minus 2 1 square plus, what is it, plus 1? Yeah, plus 1. And then from here we can see that it is equals to 0. Okay, is equals to 0. Now the only thing that we need to know in order to find out whether or not it's a local maximum or local minimum, you can either take the explanation that ChatGPT did from when I did 12C, or you can take this very simple explanation. Check whether or not the answer, whether or not this answer, right, whether or not the answer is bigger than 0. So since this is smaller than 0 or equal to 0, right, therefore this is a local, this therefore is a, did we do it wrongly? It's telling us a different answer. Okay, let's try this all together again. One more time. Let's try this. So negative 1 times -1 times -1 times -1. -1 times -1 becomes 1 times -1 becomes -1 again, times -1 becomes once again. So this is 1. This becomes 1 minus 2 plus 1. It becomes 0. What are you talking about, Kathleen? What are you talking about? Yeah. This becomes 0. So -1 becomes local minimum. Yeah. Okay. So we just have to check whether or not this is bigger than 0 or if it equals to 0. If it is equal to 0, then that means this is, if it's equal to 0 or if it's smaller than 0, if the function is smaller than, if the answer of the function is smaller than 0 or is equal to 0, then that means this is a local minima. Okay, and then f0 equals to 0, 4 minus 2. I don't know why we're doing all this effort when we know that 0 to the power of anything or 0 multiplied by anything just becomes 0. Plus 1 is equals to 1. Because if all of this becomes 0, right, then plus 1 will just become 1. So since this is bigger than 0, then this is the local maxima. Yeah, maxima. And then f to the power of the last one becomes 1, 4. 1 to the power of 4 minus 2, 1 square plus 1. Okay, so this becomes 1 because 1 to the power of anything just becomes 1 minus 2 times 1 just becomes 2 plus 1 just becomes 0, I think. What's the answer? Just becomes 0. So again, it is a local minima. That's literally it. That's literally how we find it. I don't know what the hell logic I was doing earlier, but yeah, that's how we find it. So now we have to present it like the one here at the bottom. Ignore this, ignore this. We just have to present it like this. Okay, now we're presenting it. So, at, no, not at. We can say that the local minimum or minimum at x equals to -1 with f -1 equals to 0. Then we can do another one, local maximum. You can either combine it or separate it. You can combine it the way Copilot did, or you can separate it the way I did it. Local maximum is equals at x equals 0 with f0 equals 1. And then again, local minimum at x equals 1 becomes with f1 equals to 0. Just copying the answers of this here, just copying this. Okay, this, no, sorry, this, this, and then the functions that we used. Okay, -1, -1 here, 0, 0 here, 1, 1 here. Okay, now that we've gotten this out of the way, we're now going to try and undo this. Okay. Question 7 tells us that below is the graph of fx of a function defined on the interval of 0, 8. Find all the